Hey guys, what's up? It's Tori Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be testing out for the first time Avani Gregg's Vacation Bronzer in the shade Cali, which is her latest shade. I already did a swatch video on this palette for you guys, and today I'm going to be creating this makeup look you see here. So if you guys are interested in seeing me use these products and creating this look, just keep on watching and we're going to jump right into it. So we are going to start out by going into this dark blue shade here called I Cry. I'm packing some along the lash line there. Next we're going to go into this color called 2016. It is a red shade. Reddish pink shade. I'm going to pack that right along the line here with the blue. And for this shade, we're going to take it just about up to the natural crease. Now, as somebody with hooded eyes, my natural crease is going to be lower. So if you're somebody who doesn't have hooded eyes, that might be higher. I really hope you guys can hear me. I have a window AC going. By the way, the brush I used for those was the Sigma E55 eye shading brush. It's just like a flat packer brush. Next one I'll be going in with is called Clown. And I'm literally just putting it in my natural crease here, right on top of where that edge is, from this pink color called 2016. And really just starting to blend all that out. After I get the other colors in, I am going to go back in and blend that blue a little bit more, but we aren't quite there yet. And this is where I start to make the shape that I want this all to be, so in this case more of a curve shaped instead of straight out. Next, I'm going to go in with You Mad. Again, right on top of where the last one was. And this color I'm only going to go with to about right there. So like right before the inner corner of my eyebrow. I hate when it does that. Now we are going to go in with Beep Bop. It's this yellow shade here. And again, we aren't going to be taking this one as far because it's almost like going to be like our highlight. So right where the arch is about to start. is about how far we're going to go with this one. Brush off that pencil brush really well. Just take it ever a little bit, tap it off, and go in the center here. Just to kind of blend that all together and blend into the skin. Going with just a little bit more of I Cry. And go back in with the Morphe M433 that I've been using here. One thing, especially in hard to reach areas, that you want to know is that the angle you put your brush is where your product is going to be going or dispersed from. So if you angle it up, that's the section you're working at. If you angle down, that's where you're working at. So for this part, we're going to start with the lightest color first. Go ahead and do some yellow right in here. And the brush I'm using is a Sigma E20 brush. This is just continuing packing in around that corner. Then I'm going back in with the orange shade called You Mad. Then I'm going to go in with brown. In 2016. And just pack that one on. We're not going to blend it out as much. And a little bit of I Cry in the corners here. Just kind of bring that together. And I'm going to go back in with the yellow shade right along here. Again with the pencil brush. I'm gonna go in with a different pencil brush just to kind of work that all together there. It says wet your brush before you line. I did just water, but we'll see how this works. Maybe that's not the right choice. Maybe I should just have used a setting spray. So that's weird. I wish I could show you guys this. Okay, so I rub my brush on it, and it almost, you know, like when you rub your hands over like certain surfaces, like glittery surfaces or something, and it shows where you run your hand across and then it goes away. That's what this is like, so we'll see. Okay, well it's there, but it's not super pigmented, so we're going to try the spray. I can't say as though that made a huge difference either, but for the purpose of the look, we'll just stick with it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I see it on the bottom. Maybe it's just because it's on top of the blue on top, but I can see it on the bottom, just not on the top as well. I don't think it looks bad considering. So we are going to pause on the eye look portion of this for now, as I have gone, I think, just about everywhere I want to be with her particular palette. I actually want to break open her bronzer here and test that out for you guys. And then once I have done that, I'm going to go through, sorry, trying not to sneeze. I'm going to go through and finish my makeup and then touch back in with you guys at the end to show you the final look. So I just I just bought this Morphe M6 brush, and the shade I got was Cali. Ooh, it has a little glitter in it, so it's actually good for summertime. That's a lot, I feel like. I'm going to tap it off. Oh. I'm going to let you guys know, I don't think you can tell, but if you run your brush on it too hard, it just disperses everywhere. Oh, Jesus. Okay, no. You don't need a lot of pressure. Well, I guess we're going to be overly bronzed. Okay, well, I must say that, I don't know if it's just because of the brush I use, but that's really powerful. I mean, I don't mind the shade, but it's just very pigmented at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, the shade's on point, but, like, it's very pigmented. And I did try it with a new brush, and maybe this brush is just too dense. Like, the one I normally use is a little more fluffy. Maybe that's part of it. Maybe this is too much like a foundation brush for all that. So what I'm going to do to help shape this back up a little bit here is go back in just going to let that bake. While I finish the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll touch back in with you guys here in a bit. So, talk to you guys in a few. Okay guys, after what feels like a whole day has passed trying to get this look accomplished for you guys, here we are. I hope you like it and how it turned out. I'm not gonna lie, when I sat down to do this, I haven't done a look like this before, so I had a hard time trying to blend between the blues and the reds, so it's not the best that it could have been, but it's definitely not the worst. Hope this gave you guys an accurate idea of how this palette works. I feel like for the colors that they actually worked pretty well. They weren't overly, when you mix the brush and the pan and the colors, they didn't flake up a lot, so that's a good sign right there. As far as the liners, I didn't get into them too much, but the black definitely isn't the darkest black I've used, but I've never used a black in that form either, so I can't hate on it too much. As you can see, it showed out on the bottom, so maybe it's just the fact that it was against the blue up top that didn't show as well. But yeah, this is the look, and again, I used her bronzer, and I like that pretty well too. So I hope you guys liked this, and if you did, don't forget to leave me a like down below. Until next time guys, bye!